Hello, it's Griff. How are you guys doing? I'm in Humboldt Redwood State Park. Can you see where I'm at? I'm in this dry, here, let me turn this around. I'm in this dry, whoops, let me turn this around. I'm in this dry creek bed in the old growth forest, and I'm underneath a fallen log, a giant fallen log. Isn't that awesome? I'm gonna take a sip of my tea real fast. Do you guys mind? All right, so I was supposed to do the BioBlitz dance, but I only have one phone, and I need two phones because one has to talk to the speaker, and the other one has to record, and I only have one. So I'm going to talk about butterflies that fake it till they make it instead. Okay? So that will only make sense if we reviewed what I talked about a couple weeks ago. So a couple weeks ago, I talked about episomatism. Oh, it's in mirror effect. So you guys are like, so I'll just tell you, okay? So episomatism is the use of a signal, especially a color, markings, or bright colors, that warns predators that the animal tastes terrible or is venomous or poisonous, okay? So you guys can probably think of an example of that, like poison dart frogs. But the one that I used when I talked about episomatism a couple weeks ago, the animal I used was my favorite butterfly in Humboldt Redwood State Parks, which is the California sister, which is left over from a much more tropical time. So it's pretty interesting too. But the California sister is my favorite, but it's also episomatic. See those orange dots? That says, I taste like crap. So why does the California sister taste like crap? Because it lays its eggs on oak trees, okay? Because a lot of butterflies have a certain relationship with a certain plant they only lay their eggs on, so if that plant doesn't exist, they don't exist. But luckily, we still have a lot of oak trees in Northern California, in this park. So they lay their eggs on the oak tree, and then they get this chemical in the oak tree inside the body. It's called tannins, and it's sour. It tastes like crap. So they get that in their bodies as caterpillars, and then when they're adults, they still taste like it. So birds see that, and they don't like that flavor. So they're flying around, they see a California sister, and like, no, I'm not eating that, okay? And that helps California sisters thrive. Now, here comes, this isn't a California sister, this is a Laura Quinn's Admiral, okay? So see them side by side? Look at that. Don't they look really similar? The difference is that Laura Quinn Admirals taste great. They're delicious. Birds would love to eat them, but you got to be a smart bird because you don't want to get these two things confused, because this one tastes terrible and probably gives you bubble guts, and this one tastes delicious, but who knows if you might eat the wrong one. When an edible animal looks like an animal or something that's noxious, or tastes really bad, it's called Batesian's mimicry. Fake it till you make it. Batesian's mimicry. You guys are going to sound so smart when you go to dinner tonight with your friends. Oh, you can't because it's COVID. When you Skype with your friends, you're going to sound so smart because you're going to say, Batesian mimicry. I don't see any comments. I hope you guys are there. Are we there? Let me just type in one letter to see if you guys are there. There you go. Yes, there is tannins in your tea, but much, much lower amount, Robin. So the Laura Quinn Admiral uses Batesian mimicry to survive. Now that is a really awesome adaptation. If you were a bird, could you tell the difference? Can you tell what the difference is? Okay. See the tips of the wings, how they're brown right here? And see the tips of the wings, how there is no brown? That's the easiest way to tell the difference. Okay. I love it when I can figure out the difference between the two butterflies. And they're both right here in Humboldt Redwood State Parks. But Laura Quinn Admirals take this fake it till you make it thing really far, okay? They take it way too far. They do it in their caterpillar form too. So they're on willows, like I said before, mostly willows, okay? Some ceanothus too. And they're trying to hide from birds. And so, well, you know what? Before I get into this is just really, really deep. Let's just relax. Let's all take a deep breath and gaze and relax and gaze at this bird poop. And as you exhale, say bird poop. Ready? Bird poop. Okay. This isn't really bird poop. Did you ever figure that out? This is not really bird poop. That is the Laura Quinn Admiral's baby. That's their caterpillar. It looks just like bird poop. It's using Batesian mimicry in its larval form to look like its predator's poop. Can you believe that? How did that happen? How long did that take? That is crazy. Just really stop and just think about that. Maybe just sometime when you're not doing anything, be like, it looks like it's predator's poop. that's like if you lived on the ocean and you fished and you collect clams with your kids all the time, and so you guys had to watch out for sharks. That's like if you had Batesian mimicry and your kids looked just like shark poop. And so if someone came by and they saw your son, they wouldn't be like, oh, he's so cute. They'd be like, oh my gosh, I totally thought your son was a shark turd. Congratulations. Because that means your son would survive because he was using really good Batesian mimicry. This is incredible. I just love this. And you know what? This isn't the only butterfly that does this. There's a couple other moths and butterflies that do poop mimicry too. Crazy. Wow. I don't know why everybody's not interested in nature. I just think it's so fascinating. It's not science fiction. It's real. There really is bird poop mimics. Poop mimics. Okay? So anyways, let's go over the definitions one more time for your Skype meeting. Oh, you can't see it. I keep forgetting you guys are in a mirror. Episemmatism is the use of a signal, especially a visual signal of conspicuous markings that show predators that it's toxic, okay? And Batesian mimicry is faking it until you make it. It's like you're an edible animal and you're looking like something that's not edible to protect yourself. Amazing. I hope you guys get outside and explore and make amazing discoveries like I do. All the time I go out and go explore, especially in this park. Okay, this is like, it's amazing. Look at this place. So there's all kinds of things to discover, and I hope that you check us out every day at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here for our Facebook Lives, because we're revealing some of these mysteries that are contained in this amazing forest that belongs to you. We also have a YouTube channel, North Coast Redwood Districts, and you can go there and you can see all of our past Facebook Lives and see how we're getting better and better. Oh, there's a bee. Did you guys see the bee? Bumblebee just flew up. Wanted to be, making a cameo or something. So like and share this. Thank you very much for joining me. Go outside and explore. Go outside and explore this. Find something really cool. And remember that not all bird poop is what it seems.